27 heartbeat.
WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Moejoe, Windy City Underground. Your music, your station is Dig This with a good episode today, man. It's a good one today, man. We talking sports. It's a lot been going on in sports. Lovely, what's good? It's on my TikTok, man. Y'all follow me on TikTok. Moejoe4, I believe it is. I don't know, man. They couldn't change it yet, but yeah, go follow me on TikTok. Y'all want to join that too. Appreciate you, Lovely, for popping in. Yeah, man, we talking sports today. Hope you guys had a great week, man. Great week. It's a beautiful day in Chicago. It is lovely, beautiful. The sun is shining. It's gonna be like 80 degrees today. Like, I almost didn't want to do the show. I was gonna forget it. I'm gonna sit at home and I'm gonna chill with the family and I'm gonna barbecue or whatever. But I'm still on my my fast and trying to get back right. So I'm gonna hold fast on that for a minute. We got plenty of summer days for that. But yeah, beautiful day in Chicago. Hope all y'all had a beautiful week yourselves. Happy early birthday, if I didn't miss it already, to my homegirl Lovely. Her birthday coming up. If it hasn't passed already, I hope I didn't miss it, but shout out to her. Quick word on the street before we get into these sports, man. I forgot last week to mention Dwayne Wiggins of Tony Tone died at age 64. Y'all know that was a historical group right there, dope group. I still listen to their old music right doggone now. I'm telling you, I listen to it right now. But rest in peace to Dwayne Wiggins, and peace and blessings to his family. Positive energy and blessings to them. But yeah, also, I don't know if y'all heard, man, but it's going on the internet. R. Kelly has some type of remix to Chris Brown's Residuals. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's Sunday. Okay, I'm early. All right, I knew it was coming up. Okay, for sure. At least I ain't miss it. Okay, appreciate the gifts. No doubt. But yeah, so R. Kelly has a remix to Chris Brown's Residuals. I'm like, okay, he making some music, but when you listen to the song, it ain't the traditional residuals of what you think that how Chris Brown did his. He's talking about his actual money. He like, man, they still playing my music. Somebody getting my bread. Who getting my bread? So, I want to know too, who is getting that man money? Because didn't he own the rights to all his stuff? So, who getting his residuals? Where that check going? Where that money going? He definitely got a good point. I hope he ain't getting robbed while he locked up. So anyway, that's that. Let's see. Drake got a new track out. Anyway, that's exactly what I did. I heard it on the radio, and I was like, I didn't want to hear this because he instantly get the time to make it seem like it wasn't nothing that he got cooked. So what I do, boot, next track, Bone Thugs and Harmony. I'm gonna listen to this. Rock out to some old school, not even old school, but some 90s rap or whatever, man. I'd rather hear that than hear Drake new track. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. He said he doesn't know the cent while he doing his time. You're right. Hey, look, you're right. I mean, it's still his money. Fair is fair, even though he probably don't deserve it. Fair is fair. His money going somewhere. If it ain't going to his kids, ain't going to his wife or whatever, it should be going to him. So you don't just take his money. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, didn't care about Drake's new track. I'm sorry. It really ain't got nothing to do with Kendrick, but the fact that Kendrick killed him just helps out. So didn't care about his new track. Anyway, next topic. Let's see. Yeah, that was it for Word on the Street. That's it. That was it for Word on the Street. Anyway, let's get into some of these sports, man. We'll get into some of these sports because I got a lot to talk about these sports. Let me go ahead. I got pull both my phones out so I can make sure I go in the right order. But man, I'm talking about these trades, man, that didn't happen in the NBA. Has worked out for some teams and have been treacherous for others. You know what I'm saying? Or at least they hurt or ain't playing well or whatever. Just gonna highlight a few right now. Sacramento. It took both our guys, man. They got Zach LaVine and they went and got DeRozan from us. So I'm not happy they gone, but that's where they at. They doing their thing over there, and they actually playing all right. DeRozan, LaVine averaging almost 30 points a game since he been there. He been doing good, but they can't get over that hump. They ain't got a real point guard over there. So De'Aaron Fox isn't there no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else you gonna have, what you gonna get going. What's up, Marvin? What's going on with you? I don't know how you gonna get over that hump over there, but you look like the Bulls in purple and black instead of red and black. I'm just gonna keep it real. Speaking of De'Aaron Fox, he's gonna be out for the rest of the season. This man, I guess, ripped his pinky apart or whatever he did. There's something going on with his pinky. Tendon, I guess he say tendon damage in his left pinky. That's rough. That's not good. His pinky probably hanging off his hand. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Lady Lieber? What's good? And that's a big hit for them too, because they gave up a lot to get him, and now he's out for the rest of the season. So, and Wemby's out. So we can just count out the San Antonio Spurs for right now, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't seem like anything good is going to come from that situation. Let's talk about the Bulls. I did mention the Bulls earlier too, right? That boy Kobe White, man. Yeah, I was sleeping on him, and I was too. I ain't gonna lie. I really wanted to get rid of Kobe White. I was kind of hoping they would, and they didn't. But for the best, the man been averaging like almost 30 points a game in the last like 10 games. It's crazy. Like the man went for 31, 7 and 4 yesterday. Like is wild, man. It's definitely crazy. I'm happy for him. I'm happy he's doing well because he deserves it. He sat back in the cut and waited his turn and learned. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely happy that he getting his flowers and he doing good over there. Bulls got a decent little team, man. I'm not gonna lie. They got a decent little team, but I don't know. To me, they still need a real big man. You got some ballers over there who getting it in. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if they're gonna be able to get over the hump either. Like I say, they look just like the Sacramento Spurs in purple and just in black and red instead of purple and black. So to me, they're gonna be in the exact same situation. Appreciate you liking the live. That boy, hold on. Before I go into talking about him, because that boy is killing. Let me just talk about hold on, just went past. I'm sorry. The boy, dog it, I can't say his name. I can't say his name. Having a brain fart here. Oh my God. What is that man's name? I should have wrote it down. I cannot say his doggone name now. Oh my God, I got to mention this. Oh man, Butler, Jimmy doggone Butler. Oh, Emu Butler. Oh my God. Anyway, I don't know why I couldn't say his doggone name. Jesus Christ, long day. Anyway, Jimmy Butler has been balling over there with Steph Curry and Draymond. And I'm surprised him and Draymond ain't boxed yet. To be totally honest, I think they're gonna really get it in. What I say? Damn, I said something. But they've been balling over there in Golden State, not even Golden State no more, San Francisco, but they've been doing their thing. He definitely been looking good. He made LeBron and them other boys look real bad. Not LeBron, I'm sorry. LeBron just played the Bucks. I'm talking about the Nuggets. He just made Nikola and them, the Joker and them look real bad over there. Blew them out. So I'm looking forward to what they're gonna do over there. Was never a big Warriors fan, but Jimmy Butler over there make them look a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? It humbles them, but they still shooting lights out. Everybody over there shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like they only go get shooters. People you ain't ever heard of. Like it's guys that I don't know, at least because I ain't following the NBA as much as I used to. Used to be in the fantasy leagues and all of that, but I think he just need another fit. Oh yeah, definitely. He was tired of that. He was tired of the heat. It was over with. Lake Lieber said he just needed another fit for sure. He was tired of the heat. But like I say, I never Lero salute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I never was a big fan of the Warriors in the beginning, especially when Durant went over there and did pretty much the same thing that LeBron did and went to go build a power team or whatever, super team. But yeah, now I like the way the team looks. I like the way it's structured. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not a fan of Draymond. He can go do whatever. I'm gonna be nice right now. But yeah, he can go kick rocks. For real. I really don't like Draymond, but he did his thing too, man. He had I think in the first half, he had 3 threes. He was 3 for 3 behind the 3-point line. Same spot too. They kept letting him shoot. Like, you gotta stop letting that man shoot. I don't know why they kept doing that. Yeah, he outgrew them. Yeah, for sure he did. Who else? Luca. I mean, they didn't lost the last couple games. I think they're in third place or whatever in the West. But I guess they just got beat by the Bucks bad, and I'm like, are you going to be able to beat teams like this, these big time teams, in the playoffs? Y'all are good now, but what y'all gonna look like in the playoffs? They say the NBA don't really start into the playoffs. The season don't really start to the playoffs. The playoffs start, that's when they really go on ham. But are you really gonna be able to keep that up? I don't know. To me, I'm scared for him, to be totally honest. Like I say, I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm a LeBron fan. To me, he is number 2 to Michael Jordan. Just put that out there. That's a whole another story for another day. But I don't want to see them do. I don't want to see him do bad. I don't want to see Luka do bad. I like Luka and Kai over there and for the Mavericks or whatever in Dallas. I thought that was a really dope combination, but I guess the powers of be didn't feel that way. So now he's over there in LA, and I guess they're doing all right. They're doing okay. They're still third, still up there where they ain't got to be in the play-in, but I don't know. You can't be losing like this to teams like that, man. Losing to the Bucks the way you did, getting blown out is just ridiculous, But what's up, Day? What's going on? How you doing? Yeah, that's TikTok Live, y'all. For y'all don't know. Any of y'all on there want to follow us on your YouTube or Facebook? I said the YouTube. Damn, I sound old. Follow us on YouTube or Facebook. It's Windy City Underground. Facebook and YouTube. You go there, subscribe, you watch us live, comment on there, whatever. It can pop right up on the screen. But yeah, that's that. As far as there you go. I really wish they'd have stayed together. I don't know to be totally honest, last I heard about AD, he was over there hurt. Not sure if he's playing. From what I looked at his highlights yesterday, I didn't see nothing from him. So he probably still sitting down. I don't even know if he really want to be over there, to be totally honest, man. I think he came to him as a shock when he left LA. So but let's go and talk about this guy SGA, man. Shea Gilchrist Alexander. This dude definitely is going to be MVP of the league. He is playing lights out. That man is leading the league in scoring at 32.8 points, still with 8 free throws per game. So he gets to the line. He putting his body on the line. Definitely a mid-range guy, slasher guy. It's just crazy. In the games when he's not shooting free throws, it's 24 points. You know what I'm saying? So he's still killing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, behind him, you got Giannis. Giannis is averaging 30.5. You know what I'm saying? He's number 2. Then you got Joker. You know what I'm saying? The Joker's averaging 29. Right behind him is Jason Tatum, 27.2. So that's like the top. What's that? Top 5 is we got Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards. I just talked about his lanky self. Anthony Edwards at 27.2. So that's the top 5. You know what I'm saying? With SG at the very top, killing, and they number 1 in the West right now. So I can't wait to see what these playoffs look like. I'm telling you, I really can't wait. What's up, Miss Five Red? How you doing? Can't wait. But we're gonna go ahead and get a quick commercial break in, man. We're gonna go to talk about some of this football that's happening, a lot of big trades. I'm gonna say the one I want to talk about for last, though. We're gonna talk about my Bears. My Bears doing what they supposed to do in the playoffs. I mean, in the offseason, just before the draft, and they getting it done. So we're gonna get into that, man. It's your boy Moejoe, Windy City Underground, your music, your station. We'll be back in a minute.
WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station.
You're listening to WindyCityUnderground.com, the internet music station for the Illinois Media School campus in Chicago.
WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station.
What's good, Chicago? It's Lero De Niro, and you're locked into Windy City Underground Radio, where the streets talk, the beats bump, and the hustle never stops. From the block to the studio, we got Chicago's raw talents, indie artists, underground legends. Yeah, we got them all. No filter here, just 100% vibes. Peep our live sessions on Facebook, where we mixing, spinning, and vibing with the latest tracks. So hit that follow button like your life depended on. We got exclusive music, artist interviews, and the hottest playlists. Windy City Underground Radio, where the streets speak, the beats bang, and the hustle is real. Follow us on Facebook at WindyCityUnderground.com. Windy City Underground, your music. What's good, Chicago? It's Lero De Niro, and you're locked into Windy City Underground Radio, where the streets talk, the beats bump, and the hustle never stops. From the block to the studio, we got Chicago's raw talents, indie artists, underground legends. Yeah, we got them all. No filter here, just 100% vibes. Peep our live sessions on Facebook, where we mixing, spinning, and vibing with the latest tracks. So hit that follow button like your life depended on. We got exclusive music, artist interviews, and the hottest playlists. Windy City Underground Radio, where the streets speak, the beats bang, and the hustle is real. Follow us on Facebook at WindyCityUnderground.com. Windy City Underground.
From the hellified, I'ma get it verified when I run it up, so don't trip. Gotta grind, these niggas terrified. Peep what I'm selling, I hustle like a nigga got this. Blowing flowers like a dandelion spark when it's hammer time. Turned into a man more heart than the Valentine business. I'ma handle mine. You can peep the channel I'm on, let it stand, be lit. Hey, peep from the hellified, I'ma get it verified when I run it up, so don't trip. Gotta grind, these niggas terrified. Peep what I'm selling, I hustle like a nigga got this. Blowing flowers like a dandelion spark when it's hammer time. Turned into a man more heart than the Valentine business. I'ma handle mine. You can peep the channel I'm on, let it stand, be lit. Hey, I'ma win, we can bet it, I'ma do it. If I said it, then I did it. If I did it, then I meant it. I was copping off credit, but I made a commission. Turned it to a boss, I ain't asked for permission. Niggas throwing salt when you do it, they can't. Some niggas turn picky when you breaking that bank. All this package got me smelling like dank. Want more than 900K years before I turn 28. Cash that I left make me walk with a limp, and I'm zone off the smoke that I roll. You can come and check my temp if my heart feel cold. You can feel a hot nose of this chrome. If you break code, ain't no right and that wrong. And I gotta hug the block, keep it close to my home. Headed to the top, I ain't going there alone, but I get it better flock, Ben Franklin's a mo. But if you don't know me, you can call him HP. Came up 9 to 5, $30 KD, spitting crack. I've been feeling like a trapper lately. Never hated on a nigga, but they hated on me. Keep twisting up leaves, I ain't saving no trees. Graduated to a P, but he still graduated out the university. Feel a gap between the universe and me. Why these demons looking me? Hey, you gon' have to learn that I only rock with certain guys, ones I was with since just gotta ride. Me and Gaggy Turner, I'm hella fast certified. Ain't no falling out with my clique. One, think about me is I get highs, have the skies, and I get the relish. I compliment to get my time empty. What I feel inside, losing if I cheat the grind. I be on my shit, so I win. Hey, you gon' have to learn that I only rock with certain guys. Ones I was with since kids. Gotta ride me and Yankee Turtle. I'm hella fast, certified. Ain't no falling out for my clique. One thing about me is I get highs, have the skies, and I get the relish. I compliment to get my time empty. What I feel inside, losing if I cheat the grind. I be on my shit, so I win.
Yeah. It's up. The dope scratch. I can teach finesse. When I'm about my check, you better come correct. Stay choosing. Trap straight booming. Yeah. I'm a pack move. Yeah. I'm a way loop. I can make the dope scratch. I can teach finesse. When I'm about my check, you better come correct. Stay choosing. Trap straight booming. Yeah. I'm a pack move. Yeah. I'm a way loop. I remember breaking in the houses. Okay, what a camera there. Yeah. Now I got like 30 G's stuffed inside a fanny pack. So I threw a 9-piece. Okay, bet I'ma handle that. You ain't keep it P. Okay, bet. Stand on that. All these designer clothes, I look like a damn booster. 160. Stay true. Phone chirping in the morning. Bay we roosters. Them ain't ballin'. Bay we hoopers. Bay we D1. Yeah. We ain't worried about nothing. Bay we up on some. Yeah. We up on some hit the trap, get it done. I can make the dope scratch. I can teach finesse. And I'm about my check. You better come correct. Stay choosing. Trap straight booming. Yeah. I'm a pack move. Yeah. I'm a way loop. I can make the dope scratch. I can teach finesse. And I'm about my check. You better come correct. Stay choosing. Trap straight booming. Yeah. I'm a pack move. Yeah. I'm a way loop.
Ain't no competition, man. They lose, they talking gangster, but I ain't fool. He closed his eyes and pulled the trigger. Man, you ain't shooting, you hanging with the they bucked you for your bill. You a bruise, I can make my throat stretch. I can make a man. They ran up a couple 100,000 in 30 days, no sense. You know how lame it is to confront me about it through a text. You know how fast I turn your favorite into your favorite ex. I broke a dabber on yo, on the up. He with me, little so we laughing at yo. Stupid. I ain't putting that on. I can show them what they mirror on the wall. Tell me who that
I can make the dope scratch. I can teach finesse. And I'm about my check. You better come correct. Stay choosing. Trap straight booming. Yeah. I'm a pack move. Yeah. I'm a way loop. I can make the dope scratch. I can teach finesse. And I'm about my check. You better come correct. Stay choosing. Trap straight booming. Yeah. I'm a pack move. Yeah. I'm a way loop. Yeah.
Wanna make you feel right. Tell me what is so wrong. Baby, it's been so long since I've had you here. Come on. Can I make you feel good? I can make me feel good. So good. You know it's your job. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Moves are perfect harmony. The way she doing the dance. You know it's your job. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Woo! The way she doing the dance. You know it's your job. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Put your body right here, right here. I'ma do you right here, right here. Going all around, to hear it so long, and the beat is going so strong. Can't tell alright. You know it's a job, but girl, it ain't my fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Moves a perfect harmony. The way she doing a dance. Even though it's a job, girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Woo. The way she doing a dance. Even though it's a job, girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. So melodic. So melodic. I'm in love with a dance. So melodic. In love with a dance. So melodic. You know what's your job? Ain't your fault. She doing a dance. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dance. What's good, Chicago? This is Lero De Niro, and you're locked into Windy City Underground Radio, where the streets talk, the beats bump, and the hustle never stops. From the block to the studio, we got Chicago's raw talent, indie artists, underground legends. Yeah, we got them all. No filter here, just 100% vibes. Peep our live sessions on Facebook, where we mixing, spinning, and vibing with the latest tracks. So hit that follow button like your life depended on it. We got exclusive music, artist interviews, and the hottest playlists. Windy City Underground Radio, where the streets speak, the beats bang, and the hustle is real. Follow us on Facebook at WindyCityUnderground.com. Windy City Underground, your music.
You're listening to WindyCityUnderground.com, the internet music station for the Illinois Media School campus in Chicago.
WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station.
And we back. It's your boy Moejoe and Windy City Underground, your music, your station. Just dig this, man. And we talking sports. Let me get my screen back together here. Take this down so y'all can see it, boy. Here we go. So we talking sports, man. Excuse me, I had to have me a little snack, man. I'm hungry. Shit, they was on here talking. Excuse me, they was talking about me on here and everything. But yeah, we talking sports, man. We left off talking about basketball. You know what I'm saying? A lot of going on in basketball right now. The trades, certain teams you wouldn't expect to be doing bad. You know what I'm saying? Some of them doing well. We got my homeboy Brandon gonna slide in here too. He's gonna come in and comment a little bit. So I wanted to touch back to basketball. Let me get the other camera set up. Maybe it's this one here. There we go. Oh yeah, it's facing that way. My fault. I should put it on this side. But yeah, no, I was just telling we were talking about basketball, the different trades and whatnot. This seafood place down here. Because it ain't around no more, Lovely. Give me a second. I'm gonna let you know about that. It's not around no more. So if it is, I want to make sure before I be like, yeah, go there. You know what I'm saying? But give me a second. I'm gonna let you know about that in just a minute. But yeah, all the trades. Lakers lost yesterday bad. Nuggets lost yesterday bad too. You know, it was a crazy day in sports. Let's just say that as far as what was going on. You know, and just these trades though. You know, I was talking about, you know, Zach Levine and
Derrick Rose was the
my
guy
mic
that
is muted.
did,
Oh my god.
and Derrick Rose was the guy that it kind of killed what they were building, right? Because when they lost Derrick Rose, they went into a tailspin.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, they're like, all right, you know, we're finally back. Let's go get Lonzo Ball.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lonzo Ball gets hurt. Right?
He got a new
years.
injury to his knee. Like nobody even heard of this injury.
Yeah. So it's, you know, the Bulls just can't catch a break of point guard. If you're a point guard, you don't want to come to the Bulls.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get hurt. Your knees are going to fall off.
I mean, if the maybe the health department or the medical team was a little bit better, maybe they have a better, you know, situation over there. So when you do get injured, or you are feeling some pain, they be like, you know what, we're gonna let you go a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, they just who was that? They was just talking about Tom Thibodeau was overworking the players or whatever, saying that you're working us too hard with fatigue. What's his name? The guy he was playing for the Warriors. Not Barnes.
Curry?
No, not Curry. He was playing for the Warriors. What's his name?
He was playing for the Warriors.
Oh no, he's playing for Sacramento.
Are you talking about I can't think of his name right now off the top of my head. Big dude though, right?
No, he's a guard. Or forward. What is this dude's name, man?
Carter or Crawford?
Not Crawford. What is his name? Oh my god, I hate when I can't remember names, man.
Mason Jones.
Not Jones.
Zach Levine.
He was playing for
Malik Monk.
He's not there now. He's with New York right now.
He's with the Knicks now?
Yeah, he's with the Knicks now.
Oh, now I know who you're talking about.
He's been in the league for a few years.
This is great radio right now too.
I know, right? We can't remember the names. Oh my god, I can't
great radio
that
right now. Oh God, I'm talking about.
Anyway, the
Brunson?
guy was not Brunson. He's like a two guard or a small forward.
Josh Hart,
not Hart.
Miles McBride.
Mm-mm.
Cameron Payne.
Not Cameron Payne.
Karl Anthony Towns.
What is that dude's name? Oh my god, it's killing me, yo. I gotta look it up now. I'm
just
sorry.
throwing out names.
It's gonna make me mad now because I can't think of it.
DeLon Wright. OG Anunoby. Man,
because he's talking about he got to be talking about the same New York Knicks. Where we at? New York Knicks. Oh my god, I hate this, bro. This is like really blue on me. I can't remember this guy's name. What a team.
But yeah, could you imagine while you're looking that up? Can you imagine like any of these guys back in the day, back in the 90s, back in the early 2000s? Can you imagine Kobe wanting a day off on a back-to-back,
being tired?
Now, if Kobe played with LeBron as a teammate, Kobe would slap the shit out of him.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and ain't no way in hell, man. You're not gonna sit here and be mad because you're running too much. You're tired.
Yeah.
You know what? You don't know what tired feels like. When you're tired, you work harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you don't want to get up and do it, that's when you get up and do it.
You know who's tired? Champions.
Exactly.
Are tired in July.
Exactly.
That's when there's plenty of time to sleep after you win a title.
When you win that chip, that's when you can be tired.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, you work. You go get it done. Everybody wants a day off. They you know, you're working me too hard. What you mean? No, you're working me too hard. That don't even make sense to even say something like that.
Meanwhile, you got regular people that are out here working 15-hour days, 16-hour days, Monday through Friday, not taking
Miles
days
Bridges.
off.
I think you said his name.
Miles Bridges. Yeah.
That's the one. I have to think of the face. Talking about Thibodeau is working them too hard, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Come on,
I
man.
mean, do you imagine Jordan
Bridges.
having a teammate
CJ said it. My fault. You looked
working
at.
too
Thank
hard?
you, CJ. CJ said it too. Yeah. But yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, what you mean working too hard?
Jordan would choke you out.
Man, look, man, he gonna try and get you off the team.
Yeah.
He gonna get you off the team. He don't even want you on the team no more.
Yeah.
You know, so but yeah, that just blows me, bro. Like, I can't believe we get to a point where they complaining about how hard they're working. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
the NBA, though. That's what the NBA is today. That's why I've lost a lot of respect for the product that the NBA puts out. I used to love the NBA. I used to watch it all the time. Like
I was just mentioning that, bro. No way in hell I'll be sitting here can't remember names. I used to play fantasy football fantasy basketball every year. I didn't play fantasy football, but I always did fantasy basketball.
Dude, and then playing the games, playing 2K and all that, man. But now I don't think I've watched a regular season game of basketball in probably about 10 years.
I you know, because I've been betting a little bit, you know, but
even when I bet, I'll see what happens after.
What kills me is that, you know, my parlay always loses by 1 or 2 points. I stumble over that one leg about 1 or 2 points, man.
It happens all the damn time. And it's always the one leg that you knew was a sure thing.
Yeah, man.
You were like, oh, this one's definitely
getting this one. He's short 2 rebounds. Like, what? You couldn't get 12 rebounds, bro? Like, this is what you do. You just got 20, 18, 16, 14, 20, and now you get 9.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, oh my God, bro.
Every time.
Just always like that.
And it's usually freaking Jason Tatum that does it to me. Anytime I bet on Jason Tatum, he loses.
I can't. AD does it for me.
Yeah.
I have to learn to stop doing that. AD always does it.
I don't bet the Celtics no more because they screw me over.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, I was talking about that, and then how SGA, man, is killing the league right now. You know, number one scorer in the league right now at 32.8 points. You know what I'm saying? You got him at the top 5. Then you got Giannis, and then the Joker, Jason Tatum. We just talked about him, and then Anthony Edwards.
Yep.
You know, so he definitely
Anthony Edwards is a dude, man.
Oh man, that dude. And then I like his. He's like today's Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
You know, where Allen Iverson didn't care about no clothes. He don't care about no clothes or how he talking, none of that. Like,
yeah, he's a hooper.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a hooper. He's one of those guys when you go down to, you know, to any of the black tops, he's gonna be playing there with you.
Yeah,
and that's who he reminds you. You can't get that with like guys like Nikola Jokic and Jason Tatum and you know, all these guys that are out there. And Anthony Edwards is a real hooper.
Definitely is, man. Definitely is. So we'll go ahead and switch over to football real quick before we take a break, man. I want to just talk about some things, and I want to end it off. I want to talk about these Bears, man. I want to talk about these Bears, man, because I'm happy. But first off, we got some trades, some really big trades that went down. So Devontae Adams is supposed to be going to the Rams, right?
Yep.
Who gonna throw in the ball?
What do you mean, Matt Stafford?
Matt Stafford? Okay, Matt Stafford still got a little bit left in the tank. Huh? I don't remember him doing too well.
They were in the playoffs last year.
They lost.
Oh yeah,
and they didn't lose well. They lost. He didn't look well in the playoffs. I mean, he is, to me, he's better than Jared Goff.
I mean, he threw for 3,700 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. I mean, he was like, as a Bears fan, you wouldn't go for that as a quarterback.
I'm always hate on him. He was a Detroit Lion. I'm sorry. This is like Aaron Rodgers. Like, I think he dope, but I'm always gonna hate on him. So
all right,
yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's why, like, who gonna throw him a ball? You know, forget that dude.
Yeah.
Forget him. You know what I want to say, but yeah, forget him. Shoot, you know.
Hell yeah. that offense is going to be nasty though.
Yeah.
With Kyron Williams. I mean, Cooper
Yeah.
Kupp's obviously gone now.
Mhm.
But now you got Devontae Adams, you got Puka Nacua, you got Tutu Atwell, who they just
They got some
resigned.
receivers. They got their offense is definitely stacked over there. So I'm gonna stop being biased now and be honest. They definitely looking good over there.
Yeah.
You know, I like the fact that Devontae Adams is over there. And with a team that actually needs him and going to utilize him the right way, you know, I think they're gonna be good. They're gonna be better than last year for sure. They're gonna be better than last year.
I think they win the West.
You think they win the West?
Yeah, because here's the thing, right? Like if the Niners are healthy, the Niners are probably the best team in that division. But Arizona's not that good. Seattle just traded Geno Smith. They traded DK
They did get a decent, a better version of a Sam Darnold.
Yeah, but is he though, or was it because he was playing in one of the best coached teams in all of football?
Sometimes all it takes is for you to be coached properly for you to get over that hump.
Well, yeah, but now you're going to Seattle with. You know what I mean? Like it's not the same as you were getting it with Kevin O'Connell over in Minnesota. So I mean, look, on paper, you know, San Francisco, as long as they can stay healthy, is probably the best team in that division with George Kittle, with Brock Purdy, Brandon Ayuk, Jawan Jennings. They got the kid Ricky Pearsall, dude who got shot last year before the season started, and came out. He's going to be a stud in this league as well. They picked up DeMarcus Robinson as well to add a little bit of depth. I like what they're doing over there in San Francisco, and if they stay healthy, but that's the big thing.
They just got rid of Debo.
Can they stay healthy? Well, Debo's overrated.
He was last year, and
he was overrated for his whole career. He's had 1 year where he's had over 1,000 yards receiving in his entire career. One season.
I think it's the system, though. You know what I'm saying? He's a gadget type of guy, right? You know what I'm saying? You could put him in different. You put him in a running back, put him in the slot. You put him in the X or the Y. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So it really depends on how you utilize him. I think you just didn't have enough plays called for him. You know what I mean?
They were calling plays for him all the time. He was just dropping the damn ball. Every time I hit him in the hands, he was dropping the damn ball.
He was dropping them balls, man. I forgot about you. Right, he was dropping them balls.
Now you're going to put him in a situation in Washington where, I mean, clearly he's not going to be the number one. But Washington's going to be one of those teams where, like, Debo's one of those guys who commands the ball. Like he wants you to throw him the ball. He wants you to target him, even though he's going to drop it half of the time that he throws it to him.
You got to catch it.
But yeah, you've got to catch up. But when you've got other guys over there, like you've already got Scary Terry McLaurin over there. You've already got Noah Brown over there. You've already got who's the other with the wide receiver? Christian McCaffrey's brother, Luke McCaffrey. You know what I mean? You've got dudes over there that can catch the ball.
We talking about Christian, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what he gonna be?
Christian McCaffrey. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so you running back. You need a running back. You got to go running back one way or another this in the draft or in, you know, in the offseason here. And then, do I have my faith in Purdy? Do I feel like Purdy is gonna get San Francisco?
Why do people hate on him?
I don't think Purdy. You know why we hate on him? Because he got in the same way. They did Purdy the same way they did Alex Smith. Didn't Alex Smith take somebody's job, or was it the other way around? Like he had a one bad game. He had got injured.
Purdy got in because they were underperforming.
Yeah, but who was
Purdy came in because he was just better.
What
do you mean? He completed 67% of his passes that year.
But Garoppolo, but see, this is the thing. But then they got behind. They wasn't behind Garoppolo no more.
So what about what about when Purdy last year goes out, completes 70% of his passes, throws for 31 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 4,300 yards.
Every dog had a good year. He did the same
thing last year, though.
I mean, he had 2 good years. I don't think he'll do it the third time.
He's only played for 2 years.
No, he wasn't a rookie when he came in, was he? No, he wasn't.
2022 was his first season.
He was a rookie when he came in?
Yeah, when he took over. And he was a rookie. He came out and completed 67% of his passes.
But he played 4 games, like 4 or 5 games.
But still, 4 or 5 games, he threw for 13 touchdowns. This man in two seasons plus 9 games,
I don't give that.
Has thrown for 64 touchdowns.
I don't credit that to Purdy though. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the first 5 games. What 5? I think it was 6.
He played 9 games.
I was gonna say it might have been more than 5 games. Yeah. But What I'm saying is, I think that the team around him, the defense around him especially that year, made that team so much better. So he was just in a ideal situation.
Okay, so that season, but what about the next two? What about last year when he had Debo dropping all those passes, but he still throws for 3,800 yards?
That team hasn't changed much. But this is what I'm saying. Take Purdy and put him in Seattle. He the same dude?
I mean, look, if you put him in Seattle, no, because of coaching, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you put Brock Purdy on the Bears, he puts a better number than Caleb does last year. If you put Brock Purdy on,
I mean, because he got experience.
Yeah, well, plus he's not only does he got experience, but I think that he's a more accurate passer right now. Now, I think Caleb Williams is going to be a dog. Like, I love Caleb Williams a lot.
Yeah.
But what you're looking at with Brock Purdy, I mean, you can't. You look at the numbers that Brock Purdy put up, and then you compare him to the top 5 quarterbacks in this league. And he's right there.
It is there. I'm not gonna sit there and act like it's not there. Like he has put up the numbers, but I think it's more so because he's in the proper situation. He's in the best situation possible to produce. You know what I mean? If he was anywhere else where he had to struggle more than what he has to struggle, he doesn't look like Brock Purdy or what we looking like right now. What we see that right now, he would be somebody we looking at like, who is this dude? Like, we'll go put the second string in, put the third string in. Anybody other than him in any other situation, put him on the Cowboys.
You're telling me, I think he's even better because instead of Brandon Ayuk and Jawan Jennings, he's throwing to CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah,
I mean, of course he'd be better.
We're talking about, like you say, coaching. I don't think coaching was the ideal situation. He had coaching. He had.
So you don't think he's better than Dak Prescott?
I think he's better than Dak Prescott. I'm gonna say
okay.
That. Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is that you don't get the same. The coaching won't change. You get the same calls being played. Right. I mean, same calls being called.
Let's play this game real quick, okay? Because I get this all the time with Brock Purdy, and I don't understand why people like the dude's a legit quarterback. I think people hate him because he was the last pick in the draft, and people don't believe in him. Right?
I think that's a stigma he has on him. Yeah, I will agree.
So let's do this. Would you take him over Josh Allen? Probably not, right?
Would I take?
Brock Purdy over Josh Allen?
Brock Purdy over Josh Allen?
Probably not, right? Like I wouldn't take him over Josh Allen. Okay, but would you take him over Tua?
No. Minus the injuries, minus what's going on up here, I would take Tua over Brock Purdy.
I think you're nuts. Okay,
I would take. I like the way he played. I would take Lamar Jackson over Brock Purdy.
What about Drake May?
No.
Okay. What about Jets don't have a quarterback right now, so can't go there. You already say he's better than Dak.
They signed Justin Fields.
What about Jalen Hurts?
No, I'm taking Jalen Hurts.
Jaden Daniels.
Ooh, I'm taking Jalen Daniels.
I'm taking Jaden Daniels too, right?
Yeah.
Now, would you take him over Deshaun Watson?
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
See, Deshaun Watson.
We're not talking about Deshaun Watson 6 years ago, though. We're talking about Deshaun Watson now.
Right now, no, I can't.
Yeah, so you're taking Brock Purdy, right?
I'm taking Brock Purdy right now.
So what about Justin Fields? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I love Justin.
I love Justin, but he hasn't proved himself to be an elite quarterback, and Brock Purdy has.
What about Jared Goff?
I will say that.
Yeah, come on. You're taking him over Jared Goff. Come on. And you're taking him over Jordan Love.
You said right now, so I have to right now. Of course, over Jordan Love. Yeah. Jordan Love to me is overrated. He fell into a good position, a good situation, and when that situation started to crumble, he crumbled with it.
So you're taking him over Anthony Richardson, right? Because Anthony Richardson hasn't been good. You're taking him over Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence hasn't been good.
No, for sure.
You're taking him over whoever tenant Will Levis. You're taking him over, Carolina's quarterback, New Orleans quarterback.
Yeah.
Are you taking him over Baker Mayfield?
No.
Okay.
No. I like Baker Mayfield has came into his own.
I agree with you.
And I like what Baker Mayfield is doing.
I think he's on the same I think he's on the same level as Baker, to be honest with you. But I can't say I would take one over the other.
I think Baker may be the aggression that Baker Mayfield plays with.
Yeah,
that's what makes him.
We have a nickname for him on my radio show on BetMGM tonight. He's called Baker the touchdown maker.
Look,
that's what we call
exactly what he did. Yeah. That's exactly what he did, man. He was making them touchdown kicks for sure.
Now, would you take him? Would you take him over Kyler Murray?
Kyler Murray. Yes.
Okay.
Kyler Murray, he's short.
Already, you've already taken Brock Purdy over 2/3 of the league.
But 2/3 of the league have trash quarterbacks, like quarterbacks that I wouldn't want on the Bears.
But people hate on Brock Purdy like he's not that good, but he actually is that good. And it's not just the touchdown. It's the completion percentage, right? Like he's an accurate quarterback. He gets the ball to his wide receivers. He finds the open man. He puts it on them. And they catch the ball sometimes, unless he's throwing to Debo, and then Debo just drops it.
Right.
But Brock Purdy is that dude, and people talk about him like
I don't know about him being that dude, though. I don't know about him being that dude.
How can you?
He's better. He's better than what most people expect. Like some people expect him to be like he's got to be a what you call it. He should be going back to. So I heard people say he should go back to being like a second string quarterback.
So let me give you this, right. When we first started this conversation, you said, "Oh, Brock Purdy's only had 2 good years," and I said, "Well, he's only been in the league for 2 years." But you also said in the same conversation, you would take Jaden Daniels over him. How many good seasons has Jaden Daniels had?
Jaden Daniels, I'm talking about him over
Jaden Daniels had?
1.
Okay,
but I'm talking about over. I'm looking at future potential, what he's done now, and potential. But Brock Purdy,
what is Brock
I don't
Purdy
see him having.
He doesn't have potential.
I don't see him because his team is falling apart. I don't think he's going to be as productive this year. Now I might be eating my words now. And I will come back and eat and then eat crow if I have to. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that he will not have the same year. I feel like San Francisco 49ers, and I know I got the hat on just matched. But I feel like they will not do well, and it'd be
if they're not going to do well,
and Brock Purdy.
And their defense. I mean, they dismantled their entire
defense is nowhere near what it was. What made them as good as they were for them that year and a half? Because I'm not giving them 2 years. I give them a year and a half.
Yeah. They lose Bosa. They lose all these players and it's just that you're not going to recover from that real well. So they're going to lose games, but they probably lose games 30-24. You know what I mean? And
I think it'll be close games,
Purdy, right?
Yes, I think it'll be close games, and it will be more so on the offense. I mean, the defense than the offense.
It's the same way people talk about Jaden Daniels over Caleb Williams, right? Like Caleb Williams was everything that Jaden Daniels was last year. The only difference was Jaden Daniels' defense didn't collapse in the final quarter when he led them back. He didn't have guys missing field goals when he led them back down the field. He led 6 game-winning drives last year. If 4 of them were lost by the defense or the special teams, he was just as good as Jaden Daniels was.
If it ends up being on Brock Purdy, it'll be because he's forcing things, because they're down and he's trying to make certain things happen because he feels like he's that dude now.
Absolutely.
And as he should. I don't think you should be a starting quarterback on nobody's team if you don't feel like you that dude. You should always feel like you that dude. From the Gardner Minshew to Russell Wilson to anybody. If you're a starter, you should feel like you that dude.
I just told my son this the other day. I said, I don't care what he's 21. I said, I don't care what job you have. I don't care if it's flipping burgers at McDonald's. I don't care if it's being a garbage man. I don't care if it's being a quarterback in the NFL. You go into every job, every shift as if you are the best damn person on that damn team. You are you're the best garbage man in the world. You are the best burger flipper in the world.
Your job and what you do.
You do everything to the best of your ability because that's how you get ahead in life.
Indeed.
And so that I love the attitude that Caleb Williams has. I was a little scared when they drafted him. I did say, like, I'm a little worried about his headspace. I don't know if he, crying in his mom's arms, if he can handle the Chicago media.
Man, look,
but he answered all those questions, though.
Yeah, he did.
He answered all those questions. He handled the media great. He has no problem talking to people, and he's
somebody brought him out here first before he got here. Somebody was like, you're going to the Bears. We're going to take you around. We're going to take you to the south side, take you to the west side.
Yeah.
We're going to show you downtown.
You're going to go show those dudes on the west side how you paint your nails.
Right. They'll talk about you now so you get used to it. Let's go get used to it.
You ain't going to 47th and Rockwell with your nails
Not at all. But let's see. They got DJ Metcalf. He went to the Steelers.
Yeah.
Who going to throw him the ball?
Man. So Aaron Rodgers.
That's what I've looked. Hold on. What Lady Lieber? What my man's Brandon said they picking up Aaron Rodgers for sure. So yeah, you finna get the old man that's on Adderall.
So
anyway,
if it's not if Aaron Rodgers doesn't go to Pittsburgh, he's going to New York.
Yeah.
I was talking with a Giants insider last week, who's really close with the front office. He says that no matter who the Giants, even if the Giants get Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah.
they're drafting Shedeur Sanders at 3.
Okay.
He said they love Shedeur Sanders. They love the way he looks.
Right.
He doesn't see them going after Aaron Rodgers, which to me tells you Aaron Rodgers is going to end up in Pittsburgh. Now, Minnesota is starting to appear, though. Minnesota's starting to show interest. Why would you do that to J.J. McCarthy?
Right. You just got rid of Sam Darnold and moved him over to Seattle. You know, so now you got your J.J. What's his name? J.J. McCarthy?
J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah. Like, I think he's going to be good.
Yeah, I think he's going to be good. But look, he tore his ACL last year. Then when he was rehabbing the ACL, he had another problem and had to go in there and do another surgery.
Right.
So that might scare you a little bit. And I will say this about Aaron Rodgers. If you're going to bring him into Minnesota, you could let J.J. McCarthy sit for another year, let that knee really heal, and he gets to sit behind one of the top 5 passers of all time.
If I was him, I'm like, all right, that's cool. As long as it's him, I learn behind him. You know,
and Aaron Rodgers going to that Minnesota team with those wide receivers, that's scary, bro.
Lady Lever said, "Y'all gonna see." She said, "They ain't doing. He's going to New York." He said, "He's gonna go to New York." Well, we'll see. Hey, look,
he might end up in Minnesota. I think Minnesota or Pittsburgh. I don't think he ends up in New York. I really don't, because, like I said, I do. So for those of you that don't know me, I produce for 670 Score and BetMGM tonight. And I do a show on Sundays with Sean Marash and Pat Boyle, and they're both New York guys. They both have radio shows out in New York, so they're both really tied into the Giants and the Jets. And I have it on good authority. They're not that interested in Aaron Rodgers. But Aaron might, look, if Aaron comes at him and says, "Hey, you give me this deal, I'll throw for you for 2 years. I don't care who you draft."
What's your
we'll see though.
Brandon Brandon, right?
Yep.
What's your social media
for Twitter?
Whichever.
At Real Combsy, COMBSY.
Real COMBSY.
COMBSY. Yep.
COMBSY.
Yep.
BSY.
That's on Twitter. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, you guys it's. I don't see Aaron Rodgers as a New York Giant because you can't win this year with the Giants, right? I think Aaron Rodgers wants to win. You see all these photos popping up of him on the beach with a blanket wrapped around him with deep thoughts, apparently. Random photo.
Yeah.
On the beach
he doesn't do anything random. He does everything strategically. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, from the guy who goes out and has a $3,000 colostomy or whatever.
I think it's either Pittsburgh or Minnesota. I was shocked that Pittsburgh moved on from Justin, though, because I don't understand why Jets, you wouldn't want to build around him.
I thought that would have been.
He was 4-2 when you sat him on the bench. He was 4-2.
He needs to get somewhere where he can develop.
Yeah, and they win a lot of those games where Russell Wilson isn't able to run around and escape pressure because Justin Fields is able to run around and escape pressure. And Justin Fields can't fit balls in the tight window.
You say Cooper Kupp going to Pittsburgh? I think Lady Lever said she think Cooper Kupp going to Pittsburgh.
No, Cooper.
I don't know about that.
Cooper Kupp is there's a lot of interest for Cooper Kupp. They signed Rudolph. Seattle is a huge player in the Cooper Kupp sweepstakes.
Yeah, he is.
And Jamar Chase, Adam Schefter actually just tweeted out, Jamar Chase is going to get $40 to $41 million per year, and they don't know whether or not the Bengals will be able to afford T. Higgins after this deal.
I'm telling you. So look, we got to get rid of T. Higgins, or you got to get rid of Jamar Chase. So what you gonna do? Now I heard the Bears thinking about exactly. Let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. Let's just make it happen. Let's just make it happen. Anyway, speaking of the Bears, I'm happy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got receivers, we got a quarterback
happening. We got an organization.
Secondary is okay, and we have an offensive line.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
And we did something for that defensive line. Who we get? The offensive guard.
You got Grady Jarrett, and you got Deo Odengbo.
Yeah, whatever. We gonna call him Odie. We gonna call him Odie. I gonna call him Odie. Deo. Deo every time you get a sack. You know what I mean?
You can hear that on the loudspeaker every time. Deo
every time, man. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Offensive guard Joe Tooney from Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Center Drew Dahlman.
Jonah Jackson.
Yep. Like, we got a starting five ready to go. to protect this man.
And not only that, you got Caleb Williams now with time in the pocket.
Yes, with time to make decisions and to make smart decisions.
I can't wait. I love the quiet pickup yesterday, but they got Olamide Zaccheaus. He was a slot receiver for Washington last year.
Yes.
Dude is a stud, man. And he's
so
quick.
who is the it's I think it's a receiver that's supposed to be coming out in the draft or whatever that the Bears are looking at.
So there's a couple. It's not a very deep draft class as far as wide receivers go, but there is this kid out of Arizona. I can never really pronounce his full name, but his last name is McMillan. But his first name is like it's something Hawaiian, like Tatora, Tatarora, something like that. Look, dude's big, man. He is 6'5", 210. So that's a big wide receiver, but that's Romadunze. See, you know what I mean? Like same size as Romadunze.
Somebody just said the same thing to me. That is the same thing. That's Romadunze. This is my fret with Romadunze. Romadunze runs beautiful routes.
Yeah.
Romadunze isn't the fastest, but he runs beautiful freaking routes.
And he's got hands.
Romadunze dropped too many balls. Romadunze dropped balls in the clutch. To win games, he dropped them. To get the first down, he dropped them. He dropped balls.
I think you're thinking of Keenan Allen.
No, Keenan Allen dropped balls too. Keenan Allen pissed me off too. He was blowing. I was so upset. Keenan Allen and Romadunze though did make big plays.
Yeah,
Romadunze did catch good balls when he did catch them.
Yeah,
he has a lot of potential. It's just the ones he did drop that almost took me out, man. I was upset.
If they don't go offensive line or defensive line in the draft, I'd like to see them either take, if he's there, Tyler Warren, the tight end from Penn State, or Colson Loveland, the tight end from Michigan.
Okay.
I'd like to see them take either one of those.
We just picked up a tight end. We just picked up
Smythe, but
Smythe or whatever.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, but if it's signed from 1 year or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he ain't gonna be there
like
for long.
40 yards receiving last year. Like
and I didn't get why I was kind of confused.
I think it was just a depth move to do. I don't know why they did it either.
They just re-signed Cole Kmet and you pick up Smythe. And then you thinking about
you could go 5 wide now. I do like the idea of having Cole Kmet with either one of like Colson Loveland or Tyler Warren, because now you can go 5 wide.
Yeah,
and the thought of Caleb Williams with time in the pocket and going 5 wide, that gets my pants get a little tight when I think about this stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, so I cannot wait. Yes, for sure.
The one thing I don't want to see, Ashton Genty at 10. I don't want Ashton Genty to be the first pick. You can't go running back. Just not enough.
And I know we probably might need running back, because we don't want to keep paying for some people that's been running. Running backs do not get paid.
Yeah.
Something I didn't know when I was in school playing football, and didn't know the running backs stopped getting paid by the time
they're a dime a dozen, right? You can find a good running back in the 3rd or 4th round. Like if you pass up on Ashton Genty, you're still gonna have Omarion Hampton or Travion Henderson or Cam Scatteraboo in later rounds that you can pick.
Yeah,
true. And you can still get the best offensive tackle or the best.
True.
Like I'll tell you right now, if Mason Graham falls to 10, if there's a world where Mason Graham, the defensive tackle from Michigan, falls to 10, I would do some things to get Mason Graham on the Bears.
Roger that.
I mean, that's got to be the dude. If he falls to 10, I don't think he does. I don't think there's any chance he does. And if teams do, they're going to be mad that they did. They passed on him.
I know we gave up a few picks or whatever to acquire some of these guys or whatever, but I think we still do got some draft capital, right? We still got some picks or whatever. Yeah, 10 picks.
Yeah.
I think we got guys we can move. Keenan Allen is still on the contract for the Bears, and I know we're looking to get rid of him, but you know what I'm saying? Somebody might want him.
Ain't nobody don't want him. Ain't nobody. The Bears don't even want him.
Come on, man. I was wishful thinking, man.
No, ain't nobody.
You combine him with a couple draft picks.
Yeah.
We give you Keenan Allen and
we'll give you Keenan Allen, and we'll also give you our 2nd round draft pick to take him. We'll just
I don't know about that second. We might need that second.
We'll just keep giving you stuff to take them.
We get 2nd round 2026 or something,
Yeah, no, I mean, there's some decent wide receivers but wide receiver, I think, and running back, you can wait till later rounds, right?
Yeah,
you can get Egbuka from Ohio, the kid from Ohio State. You can get him in the 2nd round, maybe even in the 3rd round. Jaden Higgins, the kid from Ohio State or Iowa State, I should say. And then it was Oregon and TCU both had a couple wide receivers coming out. Tez Johnson from Oregon.
Okay.
And Savion Williams from TCU. I really like those guys too, but those are guys you can get in the 4th, 5th round.
Yeah.
You know, so focus on your lines. Focus because this is what I tell people all the time. People are like, oh, I want Ashton Genty at 10, or oh, I want this at 10. Look, it's called a depth chart.
Right.
Not a best first team chart.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Build that depth.
You're not team captain. You picking the first best guys you can pick.
Because
you know
in 3 years when Drew Dahlman's ready to retire, or when Jonah Jackson's ready to move on, you've got somebody that's right there. Or if they get hurt, you got somebody who's ready to step up and take in.
You got to think about the
build the depth chart. So keep going with offensive line and defensive line. That's
people you can
my
develop
idea.
too. Yeah, people you can develop. So I definitely agree with that. Like, I would rather you make sure, because these guys only signed a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year contracts. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And then the longevity of offensive linemen, they get injured. Them legs, them feet, they get hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to sit there and not invest in the successors, you know what I'm saying, for these positions, really don't make sense. So I would be happy for them to steal, because we got receivers. You know what I'm saying? We got a quarterback. And like you say, we can catch a running back later on down the line. So I would love to see them maintain the longevity for the offensive line, which is going to maintain longevity. For
Are you a baseball guy at all?
To an extent, yeah. Right. When they got rid of, we went on that run. It's like, I'm a big Southside fan. I'm a Sox fan. Hard. Yeah. Diehard Southside.
I love the Cubs, but I want I like the White Sox too. I want the White Sox to.
Yeah. If they bring it home to Chicago,
I'm not like
Tilo,
happy,
right?
I'm not like Tilo, where I just hate the other side, right? Like Tilo is one of those guys who, I'm a Sox fan and the Cubs have to suck because I like that. No, I'm not 5 years old anymore.
I was the same way, so I understand that. I was the same way,
but
for
then
a long
you turn
time.
6, and then and then you matured a little bit.
I might have turned 37. I don't know. That might have been a moment when I said, you know what, just bring it on home, man. Yeah. The last time they was on the verge of going 2021. Yeah. They called it in Back to the Future,
2016.
Yeah.
The World Series.
2016. Yeah. That's when it was. I knew it was something like that. Somewhere years back when I said,
I'll never forget that day.
Just bring it back, man.
Look, man, I love the Cubs more than I love my wife and kids, man.
Oh man.
I mean, that's just how it goes.
And for it to be the Cubs, and you could have said the Sox, but you said the Cubs. Now I'm cool with the Cubs, you know what I'm saying, to a level, to an extent, but I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and denounce my family for.
Well, they know. I mean, you could ask my wife. If my wife walked in the studio right now, you'd be like, who does he love the most in his life? She would tell you
the Cubs.
That's the first thing she would say. I guarantee it. But she knows, and she, she's still okay with this, so we'll take it, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about back with Jose Abreu and what's the pitcher we had at that time? Oh man, he was dope. Can't think
way back then.
Yeah,
Mark Burley.
But see, this is that what made me upset at that time when we had this juggernaut of a team that we should have kept building on and making sure we continue to be like that. We got rid of everybody. Jim told me we got trash owner. We got rid of everybody, bro. And it's like, you know what? What Houston doing? Oh, cheating, damn.
Well, let me ask you this then, because somebody said this to me this morning. I thought it was wild. Somebody said that this year's Dodgers team is the greatest lineup ever assembled. So let me ask you this:
Dodgers is my team.
Would you take the 2025 Los Angeles Dodgers lineup or the 1927 Yankees lineup that had Babe Ruth and all the murderers row? Because I can't believe that this Dodgers team is the best lineup of all time.
Oh man, bro.
See, that's what I'm saying, right? Like,
I mean, okay, so realistically, I'm gonna have to say this Dodgers team. And the only reason I say that is because the game has changed so much. These big guys are bigger, stronger, faster. Like they gonna tear them boys apart, But if we talking about statistics and we talking about the history,
you're talking about a lineup that was Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth. It had who else was in that? Tony Lazzari was in that lineup. I mean, you had just so many.
I'm not saying it's gonna be no easy win. I'm just saying the way the game played now, I think it'd be hard for the Murderers Row team to really keep up with what's going on.
Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig.
I mean, I ain't saying they ain't gonna get no hits. I'm not saying they're gonna get no hits. You know what I'm saying? But you got
you got a young Mickey Mantle.
Yeah. A young Mickey Mantle. Yeah,
you're
yeah,
not
yeah.
like this. You're not. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You're right about that.
This
man.
this is that team. Like
I don't. You know what? I would love to see that happen. I would love to see that go down. I just want to. I would just want to watch all 9 innings and watch it go down because that'd be something to see. I mean, if you can have that same team transported to 2025 right now and have them go against that team, I think that'd be a great game. I think it'd be. It's either going to be high scoring or low. It's going to be high scoring. Let me think about pitching. Who's pitching?
you're a better, right?
Pitching.
You're a better.
Yeah.
You like to do sports betting?
Yeah. I had to slow down because I kept losing them one legs, man, by a couple points.
You can put this down in paper, and anybody listening right now can put this down.
me right there.
Okay.
What you got? You got some.
Bet the Dodgers to not win the World Series.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm going to finish right now. Let me erase that. To not win?
To not win the World Series this year. And here's why. Look, I just got done talking to you about like how it's called a depth chart and not a first name chart, right?
Yeah.
And when you look at the Dodgers lineup and you look at what the Dodgers, and don't get me wrong, the Dodgers are a fantastic baseball team, right? Like they are. Oh yeah, of course they do, right? But when you look at the Dodgers as a whole on paper, they're as long as they stay healthy, they are fantastic, right? But if you lose, let's say Mookie Betts goes down to an injury, his backup is Miguel Rojas.
He's not big. Miguel Rojas is a solid hitter, though.
Man.
I mean, you don't need you. I mean, it's a big drop. It's a hell of a drop.
Muncy goes down, Kike Hernandez.
No,
you know what I mean. Like, and then when you look at that's what I'm saying.
Rojas can probably hold his own, but he's not going to be Mookie Betts. You know what I'm saying? But you lose Muncy.
If Teoscar Hernandez goes down, your backup is Tommy Edman. That's what I mean. So they are reliant on health, and now all of a sudden, if they don't have a good stretch of health throughout the entire season, if they can't stay healthy and they have a string of injuries, all of a sudden that San Diego Padres team looks really, really good.
Oh, the Padres always look good to me. I like the Padres.
That's what I'm saying. That's
I
the
like
Philadelphia
the
Phillies in the postseason.
The Phillies
are better than a Dodgers team without Mookie Betts. Are better than a Dodgers team without Shohei Ohtani.
But they're not just Mookie though, man. They're not just Mookie. I mean,
no, I know, but I'm saying, but if they lose, if they have a key injury like Mookie Betts or Shohei Ohtani or even Max Muncy, or Freddie Freeman, even
Freddie Freeman is a key, because he gonna get you that hit you need.
Right, and he's not getting any younger.
He's not.
So if you lose these guys to injury, if Shohei Ohtani coming off of his second Tommy John surgery does not have his arm fall off, you are very reliant on health if you're the Dodgers. So I am not betting the Dodgers this year to win the World Series.
Surgery, yes.
So I am not betting the Dodgers to win. I am actually betting the Dodgers to not win the World Series because the Philadelphia Phillies to me are the best team in the National League. That Philadelphia Phillies team, their lineup is just as good.
Phillies is stacked.
They're just as good as the Dodgers, and their pitching staff is deeper. Right. Because after you get past Yamamoto and Shohei Ohtani, and as long as Blake Snell doesn't continue to regress.
What's the other guy with the mustache over there with the Dodgers?
He's not there no more.
They don't have him no more. Skyper Snyder was Snyder.
They've got Blake Snell, Tyler Glass now, and Roki Sasaki now.
Wow.
Hiroki Sasaki too. That's a big signing they had from Japan this year. They don't pitch that much in Japan. They don't pitch as much as they do in major. So is Sasaki able to pitch in a playoff? Right.
Because
how long never can he last? A year, yeah.
Especially if you get somebody hitting, fouling them stuff off.
That's what I'm saying. See,
I'm
telling you, people, you go ahead and finish writing that down. You didn't have to erase it. Dodgers to not win the World Series this year.
I might put that in for $50.
I'm telling you, and I think you get really good odds on it right now. I think it's like something like plus 400 or something
right now. I think. Put $150 on that.
That's where my money's going this year. That's my big bet. That's my big bet for baseball this year. Dodgers will not win the World Series.
All right, roger that. Man.
I might take a flyer on the Padres to win that division, just in case there's an injury. Because right now the Dodgers are minus 400 to win the division, but the Padres are plus 600 to win the division. So plus 6-1 odds to win the division. And if the Dodgers have a string of injuries,
you're right. Well, we gotta wrap it up, man. We got the band finna get started. I saw him walk past me. That was my cue. Let me. Hey, you still going?
Yeah, I'm still
my fault, bro. Let me get done. But yeah, hey, good talk, man.
Yeah,
Brandon,
for sure.
make sure y'all follow him on the Real Combsy or whatever on Twitter. That's Twitter, right?
Yeah,
yeah. Make sure you guys follow him, man, and go check him out. I appreciate y'all stopping in, man. It's been a real one. It's been a real one. Like I say, as soon as I get, Brandon runs the sports side of that. Let me make sure I say that.
We're gonna get that station up and running.
Yeah, when we get that up and running, your boy will be over there with a show. I like the banter here too. That was dope.
Absolutely.
I like that. That was dope, man. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go ahead and slide, man. I'm gonna hit you guys with a quick commercial, and we're gonna slide. I appreciate y'all. Windy City Underground, your music, your station. It's your boy Moejoe. It's your boy Brandon. Let's dig this, man. We back with y'all later. Peace.